All right. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's had a good week. Does Shocky want to do our blah blah blah?
Yeah, I will do our blah blah blah.
I tried doing the outro on Wednesday, and it was just okay.
Oh, no, it worked. It was possible. Because I didn't write this out or anything. It's just, I started doing it, and then it became the blurb that happened.
Dude, it sounds like you're reading it.
No.
Like, I mean, you say it the exact same every time.
Yeah, no
You've got a
offense,
talent,
but you're
my
reading
dude.
it.
Yeah, you've got a talent.
But, well, if you guys enjoy our brand of chaos as much as we enjoy playing it, please give us a follow down below. It helps out greatly. If you scroll down further, you'll find links to our Discord, YouTube, Astro's TikTok, Booty's Twitch, and Springer's Knives. Our Discord is free and open to everybody. We'd love to see you there. If you want to just come in and lurk and hang out and get the announcements, that's great too. Our YouTube is, we put up replays of our sessions, usually 2 days after the fact, and we have YouTube shorts as well. On Astro's TikTok, he does a variety of different videos, and they're all pretty great. I think you'd enjoy them. If you like our chaos here, you'd like it over there. On Booty's stream, Booty's Twitch, he streams once or twice a week, and he's always friendly and engaged with the chat. If you love him here, you'll love him over there, and you can probably probe him for more questions. So, that might be a good idea. And last but not least, our friend Springer makes knives on the side. I have one myself. It is sharp and beautiful, and I love it. He does them just as he goes along, and so there's always new ones available. You'd have to go online to see what's available at the moment. But he will work with you from the start to finish, and you can customize everything along the way. Like I said, I love one. Blech. I have one myself, and I love it. So if you want a good knife, go check it out. I think you might enjoy it. Tonight we are doing our When Land Lights Rise campaign, where we will find out if we get out of this swamp and if we have any encounters with a certain group of kitty cats. Tomorrow we'll be back with our Rise of the Everchosen campaign, and after a certain someone gave us some prizes, it will be very interesting to see what happens in our next session.
Yep. That was fantastic.
Oh, it was. And then this Sunday, we're going to start playing our Baldur's Gate 3 sessions as we fill in for our lovely fox being away. And I don't think I have anything else for the moment. I think that's it.
So last time on Dragon Ball Z, we were going through the swamp known as the Murmuring Fens when we kind of had an issue where our fire just kind of fucking collapsed. And I think she collapsed again tonight, and that's why she's not here. So we had to figure out how to call out to her and get her back and not hallucinating that she was being buried alive. Sev was super good with his aberrant sorcery telepathic connection. The rest of us kind of didn't help very much at all, and we almost lost.
No, your Twilight Channel divinity did help. It lowered the DC.
I firebombed a tree.
It's funnier my way.
You
Yeah,
did firebomb a tree.
Pippin was like, "Yo, fuck this swamp," and threw a Molotov cocktail at a tree, which really pissed the swamp off.
It worked in the moment.
We were able to.
Yeah.
It did work in the moment.
I mean, it was more effective than me trying to kill the mist.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, as Magnus continues to fire extremely loud firearms off into the jungle, letting everything know where we are. We get away, we go to sleep for the night when a shambling mound decided to attack us. That was a fight. I think Pippin got swallowed.
Pippin went down.
And went down.
And went down.
And then got back up.
We were victorious in the end. Unfortunately,
yeah, our fire got swallowed too, and just compounded the fear of being
buried
confined.
alive.
Yeah.
We were able to finally defeat it. and we were given the choice to either take a rest or push through the day and potentially take a level of exhaustion, maybe not. And Wimble decided that he would, being the person that he is, let his friends sleep while he drove the wagon. And he was rewarded by hearing the cheerful voice of his daughter and his wife call out to him, begging him to go into the swamp, and he didn't for 8 hours. And that brings us to tonight.
And then his wife told the daughter that the reason that he's abandoning them is because he drinks too much and he chose the drink over them.
This is true.
And he chose to ignore them. And we'll see how that goes. After the 8 hours, everybody else wakes up, and they are well rested to find Wimble sobbing. And you have made camp, because, well, I guess 8 hours would have brought you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, like you're in the afternoon.
Well, I think we had pushed on through, and then we're making camp again that evening, right?
Yeah, you guys continued on. You made camp. I'm gonna go get my lasagna. Just give me 1 second. I can still talk to you, though. You guys ended up making camp. And Sev tried to cast Calm Emotions on Wimble, but Wimble chose to push himself to greater depression. So where we're going to pick up today is you guys have made camp. You just tried to calm Wimble's emotions, and the fire is going, everybody is settled. And then if you guys have anything you want to do or talk about, the floor is open to you guys.
I got something. Pippin is going to turn to Sev and,
Now, Sev, I got a totally unrelated question that means absolutely nothing whatsoever. Are you friends with any nightmares?
I know some people who were a nightmare to deal with, but I wouldn't say like any.
No, I mean like the literal nightmares, like the things that come out of the dream world and haunt the streets of Somnacia. They're absolutely horrible to watch, I've been told, but I think they're actually really cool. Unrelated.
Are we going to Somnacia?
Yes.
And these come out at night?
Yes. Some nights. Not all nights. Some nights. There's this really big one that I call Big Jim. And he's this giant thing, and he moves really slowly, and he eats all the stuff on the ground in the streets. One time, I found that he really likes finding rats, and I took a bunch of rats and tied them to this guy's carriage I didn't like, and he crushed the carriage to get the rats. Wimble, did you hear about that?
Did I hear about that?
I mean, you can roll.
Wait,
a history check
how long
want.
ago was this?
this would have been like, maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Okay, so I've been on the road for some time prior to that. Would I have heard about that on the road?
I mean, you can roll a history with disadvantage to see. I have to decide if that actually happened. You've never heard of it.
I just
Anyway,
look at
unrelated.
Seven, shake my head.
This isn't about Big Jim. I just need to
No.
know if you knew any nightmares or anything.
Not that I'm aware of.
That's fine. It was totally unrelated and doesn't have any meaning.
Although I am kind of concerned about our destination now.
Ah, they're fine.
Oh,
Almost
don't-
no one dies to nightmares.
Don't listen to
Oh.
Pippin. Somnacia is a beautiful city.
During the day?
And that night, it's where the Temple of Miravel is.
I used to go there all the time. You can
How
sleep
long
for
ago
free
did
there.
you used to go there?
Oh, like Pippin
Like-
used to go a lot about a week or two before he left. All the time up until a week or two before he left Somnacia.
And how long was Pippin in Somnacia?
For about a year. Maybe 2
Okay.
years.
2 years? Has Wimble, you've been on the road for what, a year?
I left 2 years ago.
2 years. Okay, you never would have met each other then. Probably not. Yeah.
But you can sleep there for free. It's pretty cool. Especially when you need somewhere to sleep.
Do I remember our temple giving people free places to sleep?
Nope.
No. No. No.
Nope.
No. No. That is not true.
They're not a homeless shelter.
I don't know where you were sleeping or how you got there, but that is not true.
There's this one closet I found.
That makes a lot more sense, given your other proclivities.
It's great. It's wonderful. I probably won't go back, but it's fine.
Our fire has gone to bed. Because this whole conversation is like, no thank you. Also, she's had a really stressful 24 hours. You guys
So I'm
tell
just
me when you want to sleep. I will let you ramble until you tell me you want to sleep. So,
Sorry, I'm just thinking
Wimble
about the
is
fact that
exhausted emotionally and mentally and really wants to go to bed.
I'm just thinking about the fact that Pippin says he goes into a specific closet in the Temple of Miravel. It's all about those nighttime activities. So Pippin is in the closet. Come on, Pippin, come out of the closet.
No, I'm trying to sleep.
that's funny. Anything else you want to do before you go to bed?
Not in particular.
All right. Whoever is doing watches, I imagine. Wimble, are you sleeping all night?
Yeah,
stayed up.
I've taken watches before, not tonight.
I can do a watch.
Pippin's still gonna grab the last watch. He likes dancing in the morning. Very slow, almost like Tai Chi dancing.
Nice.
Our fire will. Does she have dark vision? Yeah. Our fire will also take a watch. I have to. So whoever's taking first watch, could you please? Roll a perception check for first watch, please.
Alright, and
That's
if
a
I'm
lot
just
of
using
dice.
the light of the campfire to see, would that just be regular or what? Because no
Your
dark
DC is
vision.
just going to be higher. That's all.
Okay, yeah, no dark vision.
Because there's
and
fire,
I
right? You
actually
guys have lit a fire.
I mean, I would.
I believe this
I
time
think
we did.
we've been doing like one that's in like a pit, so that way it doesn't
Yeah.
leak as much light. So that way
Sure.
it can't be seen from a distance as easily.
Alright.
So it's a decent roll.
Alright.
24 total.
So, as you start your watch, because you're starting like your watch at kind of dusk, there's quite a bit of light, and farther into your watch, there's almost like a faint bioluminescent glow coming from the surrounding swamp. So you're able to see quite a good ways. You're able to listen. The sounds of the swamp are fairly normal. You do hear the occasional roar and rumble off in the distance, back more towards the east, like northeast side of the swamp. And you hear the occasional scream of something being killed, but it's quite far off, and nothing happens.
Good to know.
Seb,
Yes.
you want to roll your,
Absolutely. I do not have dark vision.
So it'll be the same thing, just roll straight, and then the DC's a little higher. Oh no.
All right. Here goes my very unobservant attempt.
Okay, 11. The sights and sounds of the forest or the swamp, they're getting kind of normal. Like, you have a decent amount of, you've been in here like 3 days, so you know what they sound like. But it's almost like you hear the bugs and crickets and whatever, but other than that, it's eerily silent. But nothing happens. Our fire will roll hers. Attributes, perception. Oops, I rolled private. Our fire rolled a 12, and I'm not going to describe her. She wakes up Pippin and says, "Uneventful night. I'm going to bed."
Good night, Outfire.
Careful where you breathe the smoke in.
Right, and it's perception? Yeah?
Yeah.
No dark vision. Whoop. Wonderful. 12.
In the early morning, with a 12, in the early morning, you don't really hear anything or see anything, but you start to feel like you're being watched, but nothing is there that you can see. And nothing comes out to bite you. Yet.
Spooky.
And then you wake up. Everybody wakes up. It's a nice, calm, peaceful day. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. You do again hear the occasional roar, and if you look to the northeast, there are points where it is darker where it shouldn't be. But it is fairly far away.
Does it seem to be getting closer to us, or the sections of the darker parts of the swamp? Does it look like it's heading away?
It seems kind of like it's stopped.
Okay.
It's almost like it's found a den.
Or we stopped making a lot of noise.
Sure. You can take that too.
Squirrel!
So we are. How far? How much further we got to go? I've never really been through the swamp before.
I think it's one more day.
One more day.
Yeah, you guys are on the 4th day.
Depends on if we stop or if we get ambushed by more trees or any of that kind of stuff. You know.
Yeah, just hmm. I mean, we're here on the verge and stuff. That's good, at least, right?
Probably. Hopefully. You never know.
Hmm. Hey, Wimble, how are you doing over there?
I'm doing all right. Like to get out of this swamp, go back home, check in with the temple.
So, whenever we go to leave Somnacia, do we have to go back through the swamp?
Well, you know,
Depends on the
Certainly
direction you
hope
go.
not. I'm pretty sure that we can go up and yeah. So I think you can go up and cut through most of it. If we head
You
north
guys-
towards Alum.
You guys would also know that if you hire yourself into a caravan or like pay to join a caravan, they have protections that minimize the effect of the fen. So part of the reason why you guys got hit so hard is because you weren't part of that. It still affects people, but it's not nearly as devastating.
Mhm.
People still go missing every once in a while, even in a caravan, but not nearly as bad.
Well, I vote we get an early start.
Oh, by the way, I think something's watching us, but it's probably just the fin.
Okay. Yeah, I say we get an early start.
Sure, you can hook the horses up, which we have officially named Billy and Dilly, because that's what came out last week, or 2 weeks ago.
I still like Barry McCrackener and Phil McCracken.
We're not going with that.
Can Sam do a? Can I look around and see if I can see anything watching us, like obvious or?
Sure. Make a
That'd be,
perception. This lasagna did not turn out as good as it normally does, and I'm very, very sad.
That is very sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Still good. The pasta on it is weird.
19.
You can't see anything, but you definitely know that you are not alone in this fen, and it feels like an actual something. Not necessarily what you have experienced before, like all of these hallucinations. Those are not, you're not being affected by that at the moment. But what you do know is that something is watching you.
Like as in like. So you said it's not the fin. It feel like it's something else, something more focused.
Yeah, like a creature of some sort.
Oh.
Like maybe a cat.
Whoever it is or whatever it is keeping a bit of a distance at the moment.
All right. Well, I do believe it's not the fin. I think something else is watching us. I do see what you're talking about, though. So, I mean, at least we're sticking together. We're not, no chance one of us getting picked off.
Magnus starts quietly checking the rope on everybody.
Man, that was a very odd and specific thing to say.
I'll figure if we get going, we'll know if it's gonna follow us.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out. I'm not very good at spotting things in the swamp. Everything kind of blends together, but I'll keep an eye out.
Who
So
wants
we need survival checks to make sure you stay on the path. It's not as hard now that you're getting closer to the city.
I'll make a survival.
Think?
Oh. Say psych.
Okie dokie. Does anybody
wanna-
want to help him with that?
That was a whopping 7.
Yeah, I'll help.
That was a natural 1 for a 7. Although natural ones aren't.
Yeah.
I'll assist.
He'll
Would you
assist,
want me to
reroll that,
reroll,
my
or do you
Magnus.
want-
You can re-roll if you want. I roll with a +4.
Okay. I'll try again.
I'd
Ooh,
Much
that was
better.
almost a 1 again.
That was 13 for a 19 and shush you.
Dude, it was literally on the 1 and then it tipped over. Okay.
It wasn't a 1 again, and that's all that matters.
So you get going and you're like, yes, I know exactly where the path is, and Wimble kind of goes, it's over there. And then you are able to redirect.
I'm about to make a left instead of the right.
Pretty much. Well, you know, I mean, it looks like the path goes that way. But Wimble's like, oh, that's an illusion. Come on.
come on, bro. You're
So you
better.
continue on for about an hour and a bit. Everything seems fine. You still, Sev, get that feeling of being watched. Can everybody make a perception check, please?
Perception.
Uh, 19.
10.
17.
Nice.
A 3.
Okay. So first, Sev, you don't notice anything. As you had said, you're not very good at observing. Pippin, you're kind of off in La La Land. You're hearing a little bit of music through the trees. The water bubbles every once in a while, and it's like giving you a little tap dance. But Magnus and Wimble, you hear quite a bit of movement in the swamp. There's some growls. You hear armor clink against itself, and out steps 3 wargs with 3 hobgoblins on top.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
So, and then Magnus, from behind you, you see two more sets.
Oh boy. Surrounded by walks.
You are surrounded by hobgoblins and wargs, and the one front and center, this one here, he's on his warg, very quite distinguished, seems to be in charge, and he looks at you and says, you're not going to get past here. You need to come with us, or we will make you suffer. Grishnak wants to see you.
Who's Grish? Do we? Can I roll history to see if I know who Grishnak is?
Sure. You and Wimble can.
Yeah.
You, Pippin, you can probably have advantage because you've been out a little bit.
12.
13.
Ah.
Oh baby, we got some spicy rolls up in here.
Mr. Mediocre.
Mr. Mediocre. So you don't know who Grishnak is particularly, but you did hear about a tribe of hobgoblins that are terrorizing the fen. And they seem to live in the fen, and Grishnak might be their leader, but you don't know exactly.
Whoa, y'all are the hobgoblins living in the fin! Y'all are so cool. How do you do it without, like, without the thing, like, making you die and stuff? That's so cool.
We feed the fen, and it serves us. We live here, so we support it. And it supports us. You will come with us. Or you will die. And
Roughly
feed
how
it.
far away are they?
Well, I mean, the distance that they're at.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
So like 35 feet. 40 feet-ish.
I mean, what does he need us for?
I'm not told these things. All I know is that I've been sent to get you. And if you refuse, then we will serve your bodies to the fen on a platter.
Us specifically, or just a group traveling through?
I was told to get you. A group of misfit children.
Ooh, do you know do you know an elf who serves like this religion? It's like the Wimble, what is it? It's the ninth dawn, or the dawn. Do you guys worship the
I did
dawn?
not write the name down.
You know,
You
the
haven't
dawn people.
actually gotten all of the name, I don't think.
You know, it's
All
like
you know
a
of
sun
the
and
dawn.
like 8 other stars.
It's led by this elf dude. Do you guys know him?
No.
Oh.
A group of people went past a while ago, but they had protections.
Now,
You have pissed off the powers that be.
I don't know if you know this,
That was my bad.
but I'm actually 220 some odd years old. So to
What?
me, you all are the children.
Fine.
Now, Wimble, don't
Insignificant
be-
worms.
Don't be rude to them. They're just doing their job.
You see the wargs of the ones surrounding, not the one that the guy that's talking, but the surrounding ones are like gnashing at the mouth. They're foaming. They're like trying to lunge forward, but the hobgoblins are roughly keeping them in check.
Now, you seem like a really smart man. You know, you said that you weren't told these kind of things, but I can see it. You can put it all together. So,
You
what does
talk too much. The
I've been
answer
told
is
that.
yes.
See, he's smart, guys. Now,
No,
Come
your
on, you
answer
can-
should be yes.
anyway, I think I'm annoying him. Yeah, y'all finish this conversation.
Well,
Where is it? Where do you want us to go?
To our camp? To our home?
What direction?
He points. That is a good question.
Because
He
as long as
points,
go ahead.
he points farther to the south, like southeast.
Oh, thank goodness! I point to the northeast because we can't go that way.
Okay.
You see all
What
those
do you
dark?
know about that?
That's a good question.
Well, how about this? You will come with us to see Grishnak because we have been charged to get you, and you are insignificant worms that have pissed off the fen. You can tell him about this. I don't care. My job is to bring you, Your answer is yes or die. What is your decision?
Can we have a moment?
Wimble's gonna look at everybody and just go, "So we fighting or we fucking?"
My hand's
mean,
been
not
on my...
really.
Our fire's
Right.
mad. Our fire wants to fight.
Yeah, no, this little twat waffle is about to get some new holes. It's...
You know, making noise right now would be really unwise because there are some very bad creatures, and he points off to the northeast that just moved into the area, so you'll have some competition now. But I wouldn't mess with them; they'd probably eat you.
That did not answer my question. Yes or die. You have 30 seconds, and then he starts to count. 1,
At least you
2.
can count.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Wimble?
7.
Well,
Hey, do you think we could solve this with a coin flip?
I don't
That
know.
makes-
I think that I think y'all better prepare yourself.
Is that what we're
grabbing
doing?
a blunderbuss, doing a quick aim, and firing at this leader twat waffle.
Okay. We got
Everybody
this.
roll initiative as soon as I get that. Just give me 1 second. I'm not going to... Actually, I am
'cause
going
I
to
really
put the
don't care
horses
for
on
this
the
guy.
initiative.
I say we kill their
Pippin-
wargs, and we're right on.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I guess.
the question
So
is,
if the plan was to lure in outside forces with noise, you're asking like 2 days too late because I've already suppressed my guns, so it doesn't make the big boom anymore.
Pippin and I can draw make some noise.
could I have touched myself and given myself advantage with vigilant blessing?
So, unless you say that you've given it to someone else, I'm going to assume you gave it to yourself.
Okay.
Come on. Ooh.
Oh, I guess I should roll for our fire.
Yeah.
I
Might
got a
I-
6.
Mine hit another one, and I got a whopping 9.
It let me click the buttons for the horses, and one of them got a 1.
I gave everybody control of them because... yeah. So the wargs are gonna go on their rider's turn. I'm gonna keep them on the initiative tracker just in case they get unseated, but they are considered mounts at the moment. So, we are going to start the combat with some combat music. Would be nice. Combat. Okay.
Yeah, Finn. That does want to say one thing though.
Okay.
If we're insignificant worms, how do we piss off the entire Finn?
Firebomb.
Exactly.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yep. That is exactly it.
You know
I
how
need
it
to.
is.
I need to talk up on explosives because.
This is
Sorry,
funny.
Magnus. Those were the only ones I found in my pockets.
Come on, your magic bag had to have something for this situation.
It's not magic. I just pick things up without realizing it. You know, it's how kinders are.
So this warg and hobgoblin combination are going to charge up, and I'm going to move it closer.
Oh no.
He's going to take a swing at Sev. And he growls at you and says, "You chose the wrong path." And then he tries to smack you, but apparently he slams into the side of the wagon, because why not? The warg is mounted. The other warrior is going to charge up. He doesn't
Did he fall
particularly
off?
like...
Did
What?
he fall off the warg?
No.
Okay.
Why would he fall off the warg?
You said he slammed into the side of the thing, so I didn't know if like the ward
His
came to a
sword.
stop and he's. Oh, his sword. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
That's okay. The wargs move very fast. Okay. So this warg is going to come around and come up to Pippin, and he's got pack tactics, so he is going to attack you with advantage. Oh, the other one has pack tactics because the warg is there. Damn it.
That's crazy.
I know. A 9 misses though. And Sev, it is your turn. You're in the wagon. And you've got 4 creatures in front of you.
Well, I'll make some noise. No, I'm gonna do a thunder wave.
Nice.
It's a cone, so it should hit both wargs. I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's a cube. A big
Thunder
old
wave's a
cube.
cone.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's a cube.
Thunder wave's a
wave
cube.
Is it a cube? Oh,
Yeah.
it is a cube.
Thunder wave, it's a 15-foot cube.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I should wear these.
No, it's great. It'll still blast them. It'll do it.
Does
glorious.
it blast everybody around you too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use that.
Yeah.
I thought it was an
Thunder
emanation.
wave was like a.
It is an
you
emanation.
face the direction, not an emanation, is it?
No, it's a. You unleash a wave of thunder, enemy each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you. Makes a Constitution saving throw.
Never mind on that one. But I will do.
Changes the plans.
Yeah, I've always thought it was a
Oh.
15-foot cube, like from you, like you face a direction and like force push.
It's
No.
15-foot cube originating from you. Thunderclaps
It'll be
is
an
around you, but that
emanation.
one's from you.
Yeah, it's an emanation. You would be the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
Darn.
It's
You're
okay.
good.
Your plan got fucked. You're fine.
Yep. But what I will do, available. I look at the warg. Think. Can't target it.
Can't target it?
So if I, for some reason, I think
should
it's
be able to
because
target
maybe
it.
I can't target anything actually.
Okay. Which one do you want? You want the one on the left?
Yeah, the one under that one. First off, bonus action. Seb is kind of freaking out right now. That hits up in his face, so he's gonna use innate sorcery. I should have targeted myself before I did that.
That's okay. I think it applied it to you anyway.
And then I cast Dissonant Whispers. Wait, sorry for the delay.
It's okay.
High level damage increases by. I'm going to cast this at a second level, just to. Try. Oh, I only got one like second level slot. Never mind.
You
First one.
you should have full resource. Oh no. Yeah, no, you should have full resources.
Well, I'm at 1/2, so did I do calm
will
emotions
put that
before or
back.
after we slept?
That was before.
You did it before.
I can just cast
so
a
you
spell
didn't
without
hit,
consuming a spell slot.
Well, I fixed it. You probably didn't hit long rest. That's all.
Copy.
For everybody else, if you want to hit long rest, in case you didn't.
Oh,
But I gave you back the spell slot. It's fine.
I forgot I got a long rest. Haha. Oh, that changes everything.
So I'm casting that on the warg.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers saving throw. Normal. That would be a natural 1 for
So on
a
his
1.
turn, he's going to take 46 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far from me as it possibly can.
Okay. Roll a damage.
Just click it. It should be 46, and it is. Awesome. I should have used my meta magic on that, but
Ooh.
so 14 points of psychic, and then now it
And
runs
then it
away.
must use its reaction. Alright. So 5, 10, 15.
I'm not gonna take the opportunity attack.
You could hit the hobgoblin.
Well, I could.
The
but
hobgoblin, I don't
want
think
to.
you can.
Oh yeah, it's forced.
So, okay, let me just do this.
I want to keep my reaction for now.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I need to save mine for shields.
Alright, they run away! Does that run, like, persist? Or is it just on their turn? Okay, that's a 1 of.
Yeah, it doesn't say it lasts on the memory.
Yeah, it
Okay.
just says went for the first if it fails.
Alright,
Yeah.
perfect. It runs away.
Set waves. Bye.
Pippin waves too.
Pippin waves.
And then
Are you talking? You just went mute. Oh. You want to restart Foundry? Or not restart, refresh Foundry?
All of
okay.
us, or
No, just Sev. Okay, so the captain is going to take the position of the other one that just left and is going to try and attack, Sev. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Actually, probably gonna attack. 2 attacks. He's gonna attack Wimble, 1 on Wimble. And he gets advantage. Because he's a badass. 16 to hit Wimble.
That hits.
Not
Ooh.
the best damage. 12 points of damage. And then he's going to attack Sev. Oh, what are you concentrating on? Shouldn't be concentrating. I don't think you're concentrating.
don't you know?
Not you.
Let me
No, Wimble, it popped up a concentration check. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd be
Sev-
concentrating on.
Yeah, it's weird. He's going to try and attack you. Oof, for a dirty 20. And does really bad damage. 8 points of
Thankfully.
damage as he says to you, it's too bad you chose die, although it is a lot more fun. Okay. The one to the south is going to cast Fairy Fire.
oof.
No. Not like that. I need to cast it.
This isn't good.
What the fuck, man? Work. Is going to cast. Why is that not working? Fuck off. Okay, apparently that doesn't want to work for me properly. Yes. I don't care. So Magnus, Arfire, Wimble, Sev, Pippin. He's gonna make it so that it hits all 4 of you, or all 5 of you guys. So if you can roll dexterity saving throws.
Alrighty. 14.
8.
I got a 4.
And someone needs to roll for our fire.
Yeah, I got it.
There it is.
Arfire rolled a 15. So who failed? Pippin and Wimble failed. Magnus is fine. Arfire is fine. Sev is fine. Let's do Violet. Alright, you guys, that's his action. It's his action. Then he is going to stay there. That's what he's gonna do. Nope. Wimble.
It's my turn.
Go team!
Go team, go! Okay. Action. Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
Centered on me. Okay. Gotta remind myself because I don't play this character enough. That works. So as an action, present your holy symbol. Spirit Twilight emanates from you. Lasts for a minute. Okay, so anytime you guys end your turn, remind me I need to do something. Then
You as well, if you end your turn there.
Yep, and then bonus action, Shield of Faith on Zev. And then I will end my turn and give myself eight temp HP.
Nice. I applied it.
Thank you.
Alright, Arfire is not my character, so probably should have actually looked at her character. Would have been a good idea. But I didn't think about that, did I?
She casts Meteor Swarm.
Yes, that is what happens.
It's a big bada boom.
And of course I didn't even look at it just this moment either. Okay, she is going to 30 feet. She is going to hop off of the wagon. Not that way. She wants to hop over here. And she's going to attack with her short sword in her main hand. She misses.
Didn't we give her something? I think there was an item that did something with advantage. Can't remember.
The clockwork Clockwork
Clockwork
Amulet.
Amulet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
where
for one attack
she can
there.
choose to make a 10. She can use to have her attack be a 10.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So it'd be a
But
16 instead.
I think it's only
Uh,
once a day, though.
It
It
is
is.
once a day, yeah. But I mean, she may as well use it. So 16, let me see if that hits. 16 does not hit. Just barely missed. So then she's going to use her bonus action to try and whip attack the jackass.
Whip.
A 23 does hit. It should not be a +4, so I'm just gonna do -4. Because it's her offhand. She does 3 points of damage, but then she's gonna Divine Smite. Oh no, she can't Divine Smite because she bonus actioned. Fucking paladins. I don't like that change. Alright. That was my bad. I forgot about that. The last set of wargs is going to run up. Are you within 10 feet? Oh no, don't do that. Oh, it's not at 10 feet. He's gonna run up and try and attack. Nope, not with that character. Come on. The fuck? Apparently my game doesn't like me. Just a second. I left click to release on. Good. Apparently I have to reload. Just give me 1 second. The warg is going to run up, teeth bared, snarling, snapping, and the dude is going to try and hit you, Magnus, as soon as it reloads.
Okay.
Do.
And sorry,
With
I
his
do want to roll alerts a wee bit earlier with Thunderwave. It's not an emanation. When it says the origin is from you, it's like burning hands. It starts from you, but you place the cube
But how can
adjacent
you-
to you.
Do a cube like that. Weird.
Because
Please don't.
because if it was a 5-foot emanation from you, there's plenty of other spells and things that say they are. Like you could look at Word of Radiance, Thunderclap, Sword Burst. They're all 5-foot emanations on you. I've tried googling it and sorry, I dove into it because it's a spell I've used before a good bit and it's
Other
not
than
an
it
emanation.
says
It's just worded
ranged
funny.
as self.
It just says it's because it's from you, and you put that cube next to you. It has to be adjacent to your square wherever you are. So it's you can't just like
Okay.
range bomb it, but it is a like force push or something. Sorry,
Okay.
it was breaking my brain a bit.
That's okay. Alright, now we know. We will keep that in mind for next time. Thank you for checking that, though. Magnus, it's your turn. This guy came up and epically failed hitting you because he rolled a natural 1.
Nice. Don't think. Christian outguns. Doesn't roll. Sorry, I was trying to double check if I have a thing for if I'm in melee, if I have disadvantage or not.
Unless you have a feature, you would be.
Yeah. Because that's for Proficiency with firearms, loaded property, long range.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I don't think I have anything for melee right now.
I'm dumb.
You forgot to do your Twilight Sanctuary.
Nope. I can do that on our fire. The map scene I was not on.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay, sorry, so I guess I'll try shooting him at disadvantage. Because I don't have much else better.
She gets 8 temp HP as well.
Okay.
Or, no, we're not all on the wagon anymore because our fire had to get off.
Our fire did get off. Yep.
No. Okay, well that doesn't work.
I mean, she is tied to us, so we could just drag her along.
Start dragging her along. Because I was about to just start driving the horses to get us moving.
We would all take a
You
bunch
do
of
know they're all
attack of
dwarves, right?
opportunities.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask before I did, but like if you guys weren't willingly moving away, you guys would be on a vehicle that is moving away. So would that actually generate attacks of opportunity? But our fire is currently not on the vehicle, so I don't want to just start giving her the worst road rash of the century. So
She's wearing
I guess
armor.
okay. For some reason I can't target any of the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that for you guys.
Okay, well, I will attempt to shoot somebody horribly. I doubt it's gonna work, but I don't have much else I can do.
You want to ping which one it is?
The guy who tried to hit me.
Okay. An 18 hits.
Cool. So as he runs up and his sword thwacks into the wood, I'm just going to turn around with that, like, Western style, just grab the shotgun and boom type move. For a 13 damage shot.
He dies.
Nice.
You just blow his fucking head off.
I just whip it out, and you guys have heard this all plenty of times before, but there's this weird, like, tube on the end of the barrel that is obviously new from this morning, and it just makes a versus the very loud bang that you're used to.
So you just whip it out and his head explodes.
Uh-huh. It's all about the size and
roars. Whip it, explode, roar. It's a good time. It's a good time. Anything else?
Alright, and yeah, bonus action, give myself a maxi point. Doop. If I can find the thing. Sorry, I had opened my character sheet to display in chat, otherwise it just gives me the options to use it. And sure. That'll be it.
Alright, that orc is a mount, so it's not actually his turn.
Dilly's turn.
Who's driving?
Well, I was.
I think it was Wimble.
And
or you were?
yeah, and then Wimble was helping me. That's why we're up front.
Alright, Magnus, can you roll an animal handling check?
Sure. For a whopping 8.
Okay. You were able to keep the horses under control. Barely.
Good.
Oh,
So
I guess
they
I should
haven't
end that one's
involuntarily started charging away.
turn. Not yet, no. Pippin.
Cool. I'm going to, what do you mean failed to place measurement temple? Please. Oh, well. I'm planning to,
Brave
I can
cards?
easily
Yeah.
hit all 4 of those guys in front of me with that. It's a 15, I'm
is
casting spray of
this-
cards. It's a 15-foot cone.
Failed to place
Yeah,
measurement
templates have been
template.
weird after the update. They don't work a lot of the time.
It would look something like, something like that.
Yeah, the 15-foot. Yeah, that'd be great.
It would look something like that.
Okay. So
They'll all have to make dex saving throws.
everyone except for the captain failed.
Alright, so all the ones that failed are blinded. And they're going to take 19 force damage, and the captain takes half.
Nice.
Captain
Yeah, so both
takes-
those
what's
wargs are
half of
blinded.
19?
9 for rounding down.
Thank you.
He right.
Okay. So the one hobgoblin explodes.
Yeah, he gets a face full of cards.
The
I
hobgoblin
whipped the cards
captain is kind of pissed. Kind of really pissed. And the wargs are kind of really pissed.
out. And they're blind.
And
The
blind.
wargs are.
Yeah. The wargs are blind, yes.
Yep. I'm then going to give Magnus a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
And because I used a bardic inspiration, I can make an attack. I'm going to
Nice.
make a unarmed strike, and I'm going to try to pop that captain in the nose.
The captain? Sure.
Yeah, the captain. Yeah, I'm gonna pop him in the nose.
Sure, yeah. You
Yeah.
were attacking Magnus, but 24 does hit the captain.
Oh, sorry, I forgot the
That's okay.
untarget.
It's all good.
The damage is a 1d6 plus 4.
So 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your
And-
turn?
That will be it.
All
Go,
right.
Billy.
DC. Let's see. Billy needs to make a saving throw. Billy is getting kind of nervous. He's getting a little jumpy. But because Dilly is not running, he can't really do much about it. But he's definitely getting ready to run. Okay, the warg is still a mount. Alright, this one that just ran away doesn't really want to go back into melee, so he's going to shoot his bow at Sev because you made him run away, and he's kind of mad.
Aw.
That's your third one of the night? Bro,
Yeah.
who trained these hobgoblins?
Actually, they have pack tactics. So, because there's somebody within 5 feet of you, it has advantage.
Ah,
You had to taunt her.
there we go.
20 to hit. Nah.
What is my AC currently?
Your
Is
AC, I think, is 16.
Hey,
A
Wendell,
shield.
don't forget to use your thing.
Oh yeah,
Your
yeah, yeah,
shield.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it puts me
Target
at
yourself
21.
with
Nice.
shield. That's good because when he fires this arrow, it's coming towards you, and you can see, it slams into your shield, and you can see poison dripping off of it.
Oh, that's not fair.
Magnus gets 5 temp HP and Pippin gets 9.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I applied. Pretty sure, yep, I applied. Okay, so that's his turn, because they don't have, that's here or there.
Whoop.
Sev? What?
Seb, what's your AC normally?
14?
Okay, and then the +2 from Shield of Faith plus your shield was not
Puts me
enough
at
to.
16.
Okay, I
It
didn't
was.
No,
I
no,
took-
it did.
Oh, okay, got it. I was making sure. Sorry.
Yeah.
Doing multiple things
No,
at
he
once.
just sees the poison dripping
Yep,
off
yep,
of the
okay.
arrow that shatters in front of him.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
All good.
that's okay.
You do a lot for us. It is
Yep.
A-okay.
Seb is going to look at that guy and use Witch Bolt on him. The guy that just fired at him.
Okay. Okay. Because that's a guaranteed,
Yep.
The first attack's not, but I do get an advantage because of his sorcerer ability. Casting at.
Yeah, innate sorcery is badass.
Oh yeah. What is up? What is up? Casting?
It does
That
extra
would
damage
work,
on
yeah.
the initial hit.
Oh, I know.
1d12 per level. So if you went up to second level, then it'd be what, 3d12? Because
Oh.
it's a base of 2d12.
And just for giggles, I am going to use meta magic. As soon as I find it. Features. Empowered spell. I think that allows me to reroll damage dice. Using that.
Nice.
Casting the spell. At advantage.
yeah,
21 to hit?
hits.
Normal. 6. Let me. I'm gonna reroll the 1.
Okay.
That can't get worse than a 1. So it's gonna be 5 plus.
You can reroll a number of damage die up to your charisma. Okay, sorry, I was just reading empowered. So if you wanted to, you could roll the 5. But yeah, no,
Oh.
I see what you.
If I get, I gotta keep what I roll. When I rolled a 2, so
I get you.
he takes 7 points of lightning damage,
Okay.
and then I use that item since I find it. Astral Shard, since I used meta magic. I don't want to place a template though. But that just allowed me to teleport, so I really just want to teleport to space behind Pippin.
To here or to here?
In the wagon.
Inside the wagon? Okay.
Essentially,
just
I want to
move
get
you.
out of the. Yeah, I want to get out of his reach, whilst without doing an attack of opportunity. How do I get rid of
Okay.
this?
Just place it and then I can delete it.
I right clicked and it went away.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I know I'm still in that warg's range, but his blade can it reach me from 10 feet away?
Roll a perception check. Or like an
I already
intelligence. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, it's a great sword, so. I mean, your character probably doesn't know. It's a pretty sizable.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was instinct to go back one space, so if he still gets hit, that's oh shit moment.
Oh.
Or oh crap.
I forgot those guys had
no.
advantage on their saving throws. Shit.
They do?
Yeah, it's okay. I made a mistake, so. Okay. So. One attack against each of you, Pippin and Wimble. First one on Wimble. At advantage. For a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, 14 points of damage.
Beans.
And a con save. 16 passes. Perfect. And then on Pippin,
Yep.
a 22 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Sev, you get 7 temp HP.
Slide it. Greatsword. Damage. Damage.
Ow.
16 points of damage to Pippin. Who's texting me? That is his turn. This guy.
That guy.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not, actually, but this guy is going to take his quarterstaff and he's just going to point at Pippin and Wimble.
Yep.
And he is going to, one after the other, cast. Well, it's not a cast. It's a feature. A devastating bolt of energy comes flying out of his quarterstaff, and a 10 misses Wimble. So Wimble, you just kind of duck out of the way as this horrible purple bolt comes. And then what's this?
Oh, he got the Urple all over me.
21 to hit. The sorry. He's got a weird ability. And this bolt of devastation comes and does 12 points of damage to you, Pippin.
Ow.
Go away. And I need to look at that for 1 second.
2d8 plus 3 force. That's pretty nice.
Yep, and you're knocked prone.
That's nasty.
Yep. Force damage.
Yep.
So prone here. This is turn.
And that's just a feature?
Yep. It's his attack.
That sucks.
How is everybody looking around me?
I am looking fabulous, covered in blood, but doing great.
Pippin's bloodied.
Sev?
With the temporary hit points you gave me, I'm almost full.
Okay.
Oh, you, don't forget to do that. The temp HP thing.
I did. He got 7.
And
Yes,
It's cool.
how's our fire look? Do we know?
Our fire has not taken any damage.
Okay, just want to check.
Okay,
Mainly because I forget she's there.
I'm going to move next to Pippin. I am going to... Bonus action healing word on Pippin. Uh... 10 HP back to you. And then I'm going to... This is just what I target, right? Each creature of your choice within 5 feet.
So shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
That would be great. Hey guys, I'm gonna heal you. You'll be
won't-
fine. Nope. You hit everybody around you.
It won't actually let me target the people next to me here.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay, that let me target
So-
that guy. Now I
Okay,
can
so
target
that's
that guy.
that's my fault. I'll have to change a setting.
Alright. These guys are all gonna get a word of radiance. Why does it want me to place a temple? Ba, ba, ba. So they're all gonna
Apparently, if you
DC
that secret
14 con
tone.
save.
all right, this one, do that. Con save. They have advantage to their saving throws because of the captain being there, which I forgot before. The captain fails. Captain, my captain.
Hmm.
These two take half damage for the ones that succeed, right?
No, it's sucker save.
Captain takes 6 points of damage.
I will end my turn, and then I get some temp HP.
Perfect. Our fire is going to use her short sword.
I get 9 temp HP. I got
Man, I just saw the feature. Sorry. No, not you.
If she moves down
Why?
one, could she get flanked?
What the fuck happened to our fire? It was her turn. What just happened?
I don't know, it skipped down to the bottom of initiative.
Yeah, that was weird. There, okay. I had seen a thing that she has, and I want to make sure I do it right. Nope, that one. Take the channel divinity, see the 30, have advantage. Okay, so she's gonna take the attack action, and then she's going to use a channel divinity to use Vow of Enmity. So then she has advantage against the captain for a minute.
Damn.
So she's going to do that on him with her short sword advantage. A 10 misses, because apparently that's a thing. Oh, she can use her lucky. She's gonna use lucky. Now, Lucky says give yourself advantage, but the old Lucky was that you can reroll, wasn't it?
Yeah, the new lucky is you give yourself advantage. Old lucky is that you reroll.
Okay, then she can't use her. Oh, but she can use her inspiration. She's gonna reroll her inspiration. Because that's bullshit. Ooh, 25 to hit. Haha. So, she's going to do 5 points of slashing damage, and then she's going to Divine Smite damage. For another 10 points of damage. There, I didn't flop it. Okay. The warg is very mad at Magnus, so it's going to try and attack you. Does not have anybody near it. And fucking rolls a 1.
Now, see, it's just so happy that I gave it a special treat, and it doesn't want to eat me.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Oh, he is... The warg is no longer blinded at the end of its turn, right?
Let me check.
Or does he get a saving throw?
Get off the screen, Dilly. Yeah, until the end of its next turn. So...
So the warg is no longer blinded. Magnus, it's your turn.
Okay, seeing that Goblin start casting spells at us, I'm going to turn my blunderbuss over at that guy. That guy up front, right?
Sorry, say that again?
The hobgoblin with the quarterstaff casting the mean spells. He's the one up front, right?
Yeah, this
That
one.
guy?
No, it's the one at the bottom.
Is that one? Okay.
Way
Blue
down at
one.
the bottom.
Okay, then that's the guy I'm going to try to shoot. Still at disadvantage because I've got the warg.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's
also,
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic is a d6.
Yeah, so unless a potential 15 even has a chance, it's not worth trying to use it, right? Is it something I use, or is it something that it uses on my next?
Whenever you fail a d20 test, you can roll the Bardic Inspiration die.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna save it because I don't think a potential 15 at best is going to hit it. So I'm going to do something fun. Since I missed, I'm going to wanted my bullet into the warg underneath it. With a Moxie use called Calculated Ricochet. Yes, I have it. Look. Hold on.
By the way, Mempha, I can target all but the top warg now.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
I don't know what you did to all but that one warg.
So apparently if you have the token set to secret, you can't target it at all. And I didn't realize that. I just didn't want people to know if it was friendly or not. Like, new tokens, but apparently secret is not a good thing.
All right. So with
Were they
calculated,
friendly? Sorry.
very friendly. He wants all the cuddles with your bones. So with calculated ricochet, it lets me do a neat wanted things where if I miss my attack, I can use a moxie point to make a reaction to attack a different target within 30 feet of the original target. So I'm gonna do that. So actually, how far away is he from the captain?
Well,
That's 30 feet. I'm gonna re-roll, and the magic bullet's gonna like whip around like a bullet boomerang.
okay. Magic for the win.
Oh,
A 7 misses.
these nat ones, or disadvantage sucks.
We've had
It
a
would've
lot
been
of
so
nat
cool,
ones
though.
today.
And then bonus action, give myself another moxie point. Oh yeah, no, I would have had one because I hit a target last turn and they didn't move. So, yes. Sorry. Okay, that should be that. Okay.
At the end of your turn, you
All
get. Wait, did you lose any HP yet?
I haven't been hit yet.
Okay, never mind.
No, because that one just keeps getting freaking nat ones, man.
I am not
okay.
complaining.
So the warg is going
That
to
warg
try
is
and
still
bite.
blind.
Yeah, he's gonna
It-
try.
it-
Wow. He's gonna try
Really
and
need to-
bite Pippin at disadvantage for a 20 to hit.
Nice. Can it bite me while I'm laying down in the cart?
Oh, that's a good point. You have it now has a regular straight roll because you were prone, which
Does
gives it
he have
advantage.
cover from?
Not from a 10-foot creature.
Neat.
It's like it's gotta reach over. It's a wagon.
Yeah, it's gonna just like jump
We're like-
onto it and chomp you.
Oh.
It jumps up and bites you.
Okay, so these are Lord of the
Good.
Rings wargs. I see how it is.
Not Magnus. I don't want it on Magnus. I want it on Pippin. Pippin.
What's up?
Oh, for fuck's sake. My thing doesn't want to unselect somebody. Pippin, you take 11 points of damage. Which, give me a second and I can apply that to you.
Don't worry about it.
I worry. It's fine. Pippin is going to take that damage. And then this guy is no longer blinded. That is his turn. Okay.
Dilly.
Kill him, Dilly!
Get him, Dilly.
Activate special move. Horse kick!
So Dilly does not know what to do.
Don't worry,
He's
Dilly,
just
we
kind of
don't
like
either.
freaking out. Yeah, he can't actually kick. He's gonna try and start to lunge forward, but Billy also doesn't know what to do. So Billy's like getting slightly dragged. You probably all move like 5 feet. I'm gonna move you 5 feet.
Whee! The warg came with us.
Oh no, the wagon didn't.
That's
Not the
okay, I got
wagon.
it. Okay, Pippin.
Oh,
I'm gonna stand up. How is there like a stand up button, or how do I stand up?
Stand up.
Just remove the prone condition, so I did it for you.
Cool. And I'm gonna hit him with another card spray. Because it worked great the first time.
This time I'm going to remember they have advantage on their saving throws.
Neat.
Advantage. Advantage.
That's a 10, a 4, and a 10.
Well, that's a true tragedy. They're gonna take 5 force damage each, and they're all blind. I
Yep.
forgot I could just target them for that because I can actually target now. My bad. I'm then gonna target Magnus and give him another bardic inspiration.
He
And
hasn't used it, so he still has it.
Yeah,
Oh.
you could give that to someone else. Because my
I'll
rolls
give-
were bad enough, it wasn't worth trying.
I'll give it the R-Fire. I'll refund and then... There we go. Then I'm gonna punch the dude in the nose again.
You have advantage.
And I have
A 22 hits.
not.
You
the s-
have?
I have not the spells that I need for this. I have spells for the fens, not spells for the hobgoblins.
7 blunt damage to the nose.
Oh, what happened?
He dead.
That was the wrong thing.
You should kill him.
Oh.
He dead.
He did!
No.
Yay!
He dead.
And now he
Pippin
he's-
punched
and
his
now
head
he won't
off.
come back.
No, he's not dead.
Oh my gosh, no. He
Where
got
did
he
he
rose from the
go?
dead.
There's a necromancer.
I pumped him. I punched him straight to Aberrus.
The funny thing is he's still there.
Yeah. He,
Alright,
Can you
that's
move him
weird.
up 10 feet and see if he pops back out?
Oh, yeah. That is a thing.
Oh.
Thank you.
The hills are all.
he came back from Avernus.
He starts coming out of the ground. It's just the swamp has eyes. The swamp has eyes.
Billy!
Don't do it, Billy.
You want to give the temp HP?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna want that. I'm gonna want that very nicely.
Teachers.
16 on his wisdom save. What do you want Billy to do, Magnus?
I want Billy to pull us
9.
another, like, 10 feet down the road so we can be out of melee range of some of these guys. I don't
Okay.
know what, how far he'll go, but forward would be a nice direction.
10? Okay. He moves 10 feet?
And then does Arfire get yanked yet? Because she's on the 15-foot
Nope.
leash. Okay.
Nope, she's still beside the wagon.
Just wanted to check since she came out the front.
Oh, I guess I should end Billy's turn. Alright. The
We love you,
ward
Billy.
moves on his turn. This hobgoblin is going to look at what's going on and go, "Sorry, boss, I'm out of here." And he's going to run away. They are going to dash 100 feet. And they are going
Wow,
to go
thank you.
into the
If I
the fen.
if I had guiding bolt prepared, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't think my my magic bullets have anything for that far. Not on
No,
my
don't
turn
do that.
anyway.
What's the reach of Thunderbolt? That's on a witch bolt.
60
witch
feet,
bolt's pretty nice.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it does snap the bolt. Actually, I
Yeah.
am just gonna delete that. Enter. Enter. Sev,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Huh. Hmm.
Things that make you go, hmm.
How far away is he?
So like 100 and... Like the guy that ran away?
Yeah.
150, 160 feet?
Alright. Meta magic time. I don't like him. So features meta magic distance spell. That doubles the range, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am 100% down for this leave no survivors attitude.
Each target? What? He's one of the D8s.
What are you trying to cast?
Chaos Bolt. It's going to have a range of 240 feet.
Ooh.
Yeah, why not? Go. I'm going to upcast it to second level.
So he is gonna have like half cover because of the forest.
Copy. $25?
25 hit.
Solid.
I know it's going to be weird. I'm going to say the first D8 that rolls is going to choose the damage type. If you roll the same number, if you roll the same number on both D8s, I can delete to the next target. And I did it at second level, so it does an extra D6. So it's 2D8, 2D6. The first D8 is going to be the type. I nope, that's the attack roll. That's not what I want to do. Damage. Let's roll 3d8. Oh. Alright, so the first one will just determine the type. So he takes 16 points of acid.
16 points.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
watch as you fling this bolt of chaos and it melts him. All you hear is screaming, like, I'm not screaming on, you know, mic, but he's just like, ah! And he like screams and then melts into a gooing puddle, and the warg rolls to get the goo off of him and then keeps running.
You really
Seven
should have just
here
let us
flinging
go.
his nastiness. Yep.
Yeah. You really should have just let us go. I don't think I really have any bonus actions. I did meta magic. How many times can I use that item? Astral shard. I think it's each time I use meta magic.
You might be right.
In which case I will pop. Actually, no. His instinct is usually to run, but as much damage, I mean, as hurt as Pippin has been getting, he's going to leave himself at risk a little bit and stay right where he's at.
That's a really cool spell, by
I
the
don't-
way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chaos Bolt is nifty. That
Yeah,
one
yeah,
and
if I'd rolled- if I'd rolled the same number, if I'd rolled the same number on two of the D8s, it would have gone to the warg as well, which would have been hilarious. I don't think I have any bonus actions, so I will end my turn.
All right. So the captain is going to. I mean, he's on there. He's going to try and. He's gonna try and hit Pippin.
He is blinded, by the way.
I know.
Just remind
Just
me.
means he has disadvantage. Yeah. If I click on him, he can't see anything. So.
That's very
Oh
funny.
no, the disadvantage is canceled out by his advantage, so it still would have been a 12. But 21 for the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
For
It may be
12
wild
points of
flailing, but a big
damage.
stick is still a big stick.
We're good.
He's going to get his warg to run away. So our fire is going to take her attack of opportunity, and because of her channel divinity, she has advantage still. For a double
may I-
19.
May I make an attack of opportunity?
Yes. So she rolled 2 25s. She is going to Divine Smite.
Do I have advantage since he's blinded? Yeah.
Yep. What did you roll? 25, 24? 24 hits.
And 9 damage.
Between you and our fire, he is cut in half and burned with radiant energy, and his
And punched
warg
in the
runs
nose
away.
a third time.
Yeah,
Is,
his warg runs away.
is anybody looking pretty hurt? Oh wait, it's not my turn. Never mind.
Me, it's me.
Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate that.
I've been hit a lot.
'Cause-
No.
All right.
You can't kill the face of our party.
Of course I can.
I thought Wimble was the face.
The magic slinging hobgoblin is going to cast a spell called Scorching Ray. And
Oh,
he's
crap.
going to take as many hits as it takes on Pippin to kill him. And if he can't kill him, or if he does kill him, then he's going to switch it to Sev. And he gets 3 shots. And he has advantage on Pippin because of Fairy Fire.
Does Pippin have any
18
cover
to
since
hit.
he's so short?
Because he's also raised up. He's on a warg. Okay. First bolt. 6 points of fire damage. You're still up.
Fine. It's all
Second
good.
bolt. That was 24 to hit.
We not
for
Gucci
6
anymore.
points of damage. Are you still up?
No, I'm down.
You're down. Then
I'm
he's
down.
going to take his his third attack. Sev does not have fairy fire, so a normal attack is a natural 1. And
Sev
then
does not
he
look
is
that.
going he is going to command his warg to run away. Doop. So he's going to run, I believe it's 50 feet. Yeah. Although the warg can dash, but I don't think that's how
Just,
mounted works.
I'm running away,
Um,
but I'm annoying the hell out of you first.
Pretty much. He's gonna take someone out, okay? That's just the way it is. Wimble.
All right, we'll get a little healing action going on our downed friend here. Cure wounds at 2nd level. I'm a healer. 22 points of healing.
Nice.
Um,
My lord. Pippin go down, Pippin come up.
Is the way of the kinder.
I don't have anything for a bonus action, so I end my turn.
Okay. So, our fire... He's dead. She is going to climb back onto the wagon. And, she is going to come back onto the wagon, and then she is going to take the reins from Magnus and smack them on the side on the horses and command the horses to run away. That's her turn. Which on their turn they will run away. You know what? This warg is going to try and bite Sev before running away.
Sev is just glaring at it right now. He's not happy.
He misses. You can have an attack of opportunity as he goes to run away.
He doesn't take it. His eyes are focused mainly on that spellcaster right now.
Okay, he runs away then. Bloop. This one is no longer blind.
Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate.
Ooh. Who's posturing us?
It is Azrael DMs Canadian. You guys can check them out on TikTok. Find their link down below.
Hello, brother. This warg is going to dash 100 feet away. Which means it is now Magnus's turn.
I don't have anything to
muted.
reach out and touch
Oh,
the.
no, you're not.
Yeah, I don't have anything to reach out and touch the goblin, but I can shoot this warg. So I shot.
You have advantage. He's still blind.
Oh, let me roll again because I didn't.
A 10
We're not
still
much
misses.
better. Oh, and just for giggles, there's the bardic inspiration. For 13.
Oh wow.
Somehow I don't think it does anything.
13
Didn't you
just
get a
hits.
damage?
How do you kill it?
Oh, nice. I don't have to roll damage, it's just dead?
It's a 1 hit point monster.
Oh.
He was holding on by a thread.
Yeah, that whole idea you had at the start, Sev, might have been a good one. Yeah.
Good
So
idea.
as it starts running away, I'm just going, toss the reins over to our fire. She starts moving us forward as I line up a shot, and just like a, hunting shot. I'm just gonna line up on it for a second, and then take it
'Cause it
as it
was
just
this one,
drills a
right?
hole to right behind the shoulder.
Nice.
Because I can't reach
Okay,
any other
cool.
one right now.
Cool. Yeah, he just like drops dead with a little bit of a pitiful whine. Anything else on your turn?
Nah, that's pretty much it.
All right. The horses dash for 80 feet.
Oh.
So, Sev, that puts you. Let me just see, because these guys are off the map. 20, 30, 40, 50. So, wait. So, 30 feet more than that. So, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70 plus 80 is how
I can
far
slay
that
them.
away they are.
150.
Okay,
I can slay
there
them.
you go.
150.
Probably not gonna kill him, but
Because you're going after the,
the caster, yeah, he didn't like that he just
Yeah.
dropped his friend.
Sure.
Come on, I believe you do, Sev.
Do you want me to go ahead and attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's not your turn.
Uh,
Never mind.
yes.
Although I think you're the only one that can do anything. So just make your attack and then we'll see if he gets away or not.
Copy. Another chaos bolt. There we go. Target this dude. I have advantage still because the innate sorcery.
Okay.
Can't cast
Half
anymore.
cover.
So I will.
So -2 to the attack because of half cover.
Oh, you mean go ahead and hit -2?
Yeah, just because he's like, you're ducking and weaving through the trees and stuff.
There we go. Advantage.
Alright, 22 definitely hits.
Yeah, and again, the D20. Sorry, the first D8 is the one that's going to determine the damage. Oh, double threes. So both of them take, unfortunately, just 7 points of damage. Unless I have to roll a second attack.
You roll
you
a
attack roll against a
second
new
attack.
target. And make a new a damage roll. Nice.
Ooh,
So,
and the fairy fire goes away.
and Sev just screams, "You can't run far enough."
Alright. They
Since
do.
the attack is originating, the second attack is originating from casters, is still at a -2.
Yeah. A 20 hits the warg.
You damage roll. So the warg takes 10 points of. What was the first one? Of acid.
Sure.
So
You
he
do
gets hit by fire. And then
notice that both of them are still
puts off an
alive.
acid.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. See, he gets hit with like this glob of fire, which then spawns acid and just drops down the warg, and then Seb just screams in anger that he can't run far enough, and unfortunately he can't follow. Or he could, but it'd be stupid. So, and he's tied to everyone.
Perfect. So, as that happens, you hear a pained grunt and a very angry growl from the warg. And the they do manage to get away, but the dust clears, everything kind of settles. The horses are freaking out a little bit. But you manage to get everything under control, and nothing else seems to come out at you. If everybody wants to take the max amount of temporary hit points, you can. Because I imagine you'll just spam it till you get it.
That would be.
What's the max?
That's 9.
Hang on. 1d6 plus 4, so 10.
Nice.
How's everybody looking on HP
So
as
if everybody...
we come out of this?
I'm not bloodied.
Magnus was touched.
Sev?
Seb, almost half down.
How's our fire looking? Who's fine?
Our fire has not taken any damage.
Okay. Pippin, are you close to half or are you pretty good?
I'll be fine.
Well, I'm not asking if you'll be fine. I'm asking where you're at.
Pippin will use Cure Wounds on himself.
I'm the fucking healer. Don't take my job from me. I don't have combat spells prepared.
Fine. You can
My
use
identity
Cure
is being
Wounds on him.
stolen!
First, Sev, cure wounds.
And Seb just kind of collapses into the cart, a
10.
little spent and quiet.
10 HP,
Thank you.
and then Pippin, cure wounds. For 13 HP.
Oh, never mind. There it goes. As you cure Pippin, he's gonna kind of look up, and he looks a little shaken, and he goes, "I've never killed someone before. I mean, it was they attacked us, but I've never killed anyone before."
Magnus will just reach
mean,
over
if-
and pat him on the shoulder.
Good job, little buddy.
I mean, we've killed animals, but I haven't killed a person before. I mean, I threw those cards out, and then I just like turned into a mist. It was awful.
It was fantastic. Well done.
Pippin, Magnus, and Sev, make a perception check.
Yep.
We're all in the cart.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, we are. all
Pippin's
back
having a
in the-
moment.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Pippin's
Seb
having a
kind of puts
moment.
his arm. Seb kind of puts his arm over Pippin's shoulder.
2 natural ones back
Sev,
to back.
did you roll a...
I'm rolling it now. I'm getting about 10 frames per second.
Oh, no.
On my screen, I saw his die land, nat 1, and then my die came in, bounced off his, and then became the new nat 1. I was like, no!
We're all having a moment.
Okay, I'm gonna roll
Did,
to see.
I rolled, but I don't know if
You-
it went through.
It was a 4. You all are just like, oh my god, it's so good to be back. Arfire looks down at Wimble, who is bleeding profusely, and is going to lay her hands on you. For
Oh no,
15.
no, you don't need to do that. I'll be okay.
Wimble, why aren't
Why is
you?
it 1
Why didn't you
plus
do that?
15?
I gotta make sure y'all are okay first.
You can't make sure we're okay if we're
Yeah,
hurt.
she doesn't care. She's gonna lay her hands on you anyway. And the dust clears, everybody's bardic inspiration goes away, right?
Yeah, I used mine.
Bardic is
A minute?
I think it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
goes away
nothing
eventually.
comes in 10 minutes.
hour.
So,
The next
an hour,
hour.
okay. So that all happened at about, 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30 in the morning. Lasted for less than a minute. And you guys continue on. The horses eventually settle. It takes a little bit of time. And then Pippin and Wimble, at about half a day's travel from Somnacia, there's a point where you guys pass an area, and off to the side there's a couple of like stone mini pillars. Like they're probably about, I don't know, a foot and a half tall, carved with symbolism from Somnacia and its protection wards. And when you pass that pervasive feeling of something trying to eat you leaves. And you are now underneath the protection of Somnacia's wards. And you continue on. The fen can no longer affect you as you come into Somnacia. I don't have a beautiful picture. I just have the map.
The pretty map.
It's a pretty map. You are coming from this area here. No, that's not right. You're coming from this area here. Helps if I get the right area. Coming out of the fen, you come to a very large city. For those of you that are from here or have been here, the outskirts are not necessarily slums, but like the city doesn't really have super slummy areas. Is definitely your outliers, your poorer farms, that kind of a thing. There are aqueducts where boats are used for transport of goods, and there are bridges across, and it is in the shape of like whatever this is. No, 1, 2,
A
3,
hexagon.
4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you.
Octagon? Octagon.
I'm not exactly sure. I think it's an octagon.
Octagon.
Inside of an octagon. And then at the very center of the city, there is a quite large hill with ramps that go up on the western side, on the eastern side, and then on the very northern side, there's ramps that go up. And on the top, there is a great big pillar of crystal. It's a more purpley color, and it's very, very large, emanating this like faint pulse of magical energy. When you make your way through to the main thoroughfare, at the entrance of every like main bridge, there is a notice board, and on the notice board, I will post in chat the link to the notice board. Arfire, when she reads this board, she hits a point and says, "I'm very sorry, my friends. I am going to have to leave you here for the moment. I need to take care of some things," and then she she basically leaves. And will not take no for an answer. Like, she doesn't give a shit. She's just bouncing. The
IR fire.
Don't say my name out loud, please. Nope, you don't know me.
Bye,
She
woman.
needs to meet everybody.
Do you see this board as well?
Did I put? Yes.
What's on it?
Yes, you do. So
It's in
in
party chat.
the
Oh.
party chat, there is it's a Somnacia notice board, kind of like we did in Moonrise Crescent Crossing. There's a help wanted, a lost and found, general announcements, which the main ones for the general announcements that you would notice are there's a festival coming up. And then the Council of Oracles is going to be delivering a their interpretation of recent oracles that they've, like, dreams and oracles that they've interpreted, which is going to happen on the next moon day at high noon, and all citizens are welcome. There are multiple areas where the announcement is going to happen, so it's not everybody has to go to the same place. There's a section where there are adventuring escort quests and stuff, and then there is a wanted section. And it is the wanted section that if you scroll down, you will see wanted, Arfire, clan unknown, race, orc female, young adult, sought for grievous crimes against the city of Solstier, including violent sedition, assault resulting in the death of a ranking city guard official, and masterminding a subsequent escape from detention. Subject is considered extremely dangerous, resourceful, skilled in unconventional combat, and known to travel with a forest gnome companion. Approach with extreme caution. Issuing authority is the noble houses of Solstier and the Solstier City Guard High Command. The reward is 500 gold pieces for her live capture and return to Solstier authorities, or 250 gold pieces for proof of death. Subject to verification by the Solstier officials, proof must be irrefutable. Delivered to the Solstier captain or designated representatives of the noble houses. The other one you would notice is wanted Grishnak, the Fen tyrant, who is the hobgoblin that they wanted to take you to. Other than that, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Is anybody... Oh, never mind.
Sorry? I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Oh. It is coming up on dusk. We are at the end of the day. And we're coming into the city on this section. So you have the map available to you, you have your quest board available to you, and what would you guys like to do?
Now, what kind of, I have a place to stay here, but what kind of environment would y'all like to stay in tonight? I'm quite familiar with this city.
It's more safe, preferably.
Well, I know plenty of kinder families that love having visitors, especially if we tell them cool stories. Probably not the killing people part. I didn't like that. But, like, that's what I usually did, is that I would go and visit all the friends and families and uncles and cousins and aunts. You know.
Now, personally, I'm preferable to the Crescent Moon Cantina. It's a lovely little establishment. You got great cocktails, live music, a lot of dancing.
Can we get there before those nightmares come out?
Oh, definitely. Well, it's down by the
I don't
market
have any
looking around.
particular preference as long as there's a roof. That sounds good to me.
If we could make a quick detour, there's a little place I wanted to check that I didn't think we were going to be here like anytime soon, but then we decided to go here, and if we could just stop by one of my favorite spots in the city, just to check, just it's not that far out of the way.
What? Where we headed?
Just a little rooftop over one of the main streets. I used to go hang out there. It maybe if you're lucky, one of my old bottles of dream wine is still stashed there.
I would
But
love that.
I want to check
We should go there right now.
if we're lucky.
There's no better place in this city other than the Starry Chalice. But if you got a free bottle of dream wine, that is much
So-
better than the Starry Chalice. Oh wait,
So Pippin, tell me,
Mhm.
looking at this map, where would this special place be?
It would probably be somewhere around here near the Artisan District. That has a nice, good view of the Heart Spire and the main street.
Sure. So you make your way to this place. You want to describe it for us?
Yeah, it honestly, it looks like from the street it looks like a place like anywhere else, but Pippin has us park the horses on the streets, and he takes y'all down a back alley, and y'all see him rummage around and pull a ladder out behind from some debris, and he goes, I'm so happy this is still here. It makes this so much easier. And he gets the ladder and he sets it up to where you can climb up a little bit, and then you have to do a little bit of climbing more, and it's a little bit of an ordeal. But when you get to the top of the roof, it's a nice, mostly flat area. There's no balconies or windows on the rooftop, but it gives you an absolutely beautiful view of the city. Pippin helps everybody up, but because it can't be too hard for most of y'all, considering he can make it and he's short.
Magnus just looks at it eye
Is
to
this
eye.
where you had your dance?
Yes, it is, and that is exactly why I'm here, because I want to see if they are here.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Okay, so 14.
14.
So generally you don't see them right now. Generally you find them out later at night, like once full dark has set in. So
Mhm.
probably if you came back in a couple of hours, you might have a better chance. But
Mhm.
at this exact moment, there are no nightmares. Let me just double check that, actually. Okay, yeah, that's the Lakeside District. Yeah, there are currently no nightmares about. With a 14. With a 14 from. No, you wouldn't see anything from there. Never mind.
Mhm.
But yeah, you do find the bottle of dream wine is still stashed where you had left it.
Did I leave anything else stashed here by any chance? Any random items I probably forgotten about, like everything else?
Um, roll a D100 and choose if you want high or low.
Cool.
Say it before you roll it.
Of course. We're going low. Nope.
All right. So you don't see anything that you've missed. The dream wine was tucked very well, like hidden. You do see evidence that you had stuff here that is no longer here.
Well, Enderlose stuff. That's the way of life. But Pippin pulls out the dream wine and he has a almost like a sad, happy kind of face. Like he's he's smiling, but it doesn't really reach his eyes. And he goes, "I got the wine. Here you go, Wimble. I don't think I want to drink any."
Thank you very much. I promise I will put this to good use tonight. Now,
I'm sure you will.
for the uninitiated of this city, it really is at its peak right after the sun goes down at twilight into the early hours of the night. Everybody's out and about partying. It is amazing. So if I may make a recommendation, don't go to bed too early.
Where would you guys like to go stay?
I would probably lead them to... Oh, wait, no, I wouldn't lead them to that one. No, yeah, let's go. Well, we'd go to the Crescent Moon Cantina.
If you want to move the travel token. Crescent Moon. So the Crescent Moon Cantina is a lively tavern located just outside of the night market, which will start to become more active in the next probably half an hour once you get to the cantina. It's really known, like Wimble said, for unique cocktails, live music, dancing, quite, eccentric a little bit too. When you enter, a half-elf female. No, she's not actually there right now. Behind the bar is a male hill dwarf, quite stocky, with a pretty impressive braided beard, who is very quickly making drinks with a quite efficient, passing them off. He doesn't seem to smile much, but nods listens to people when they talk, nods, looks over at the bar, the door when you guys open. He goes, "This is where this is your place, right?"
This is a place I frequented
Wimble?
a lot. Yeah, I used to work here.
Yeah. He looks over at you and goes, "Wimble, what are you doing back here, son? I didn't think you were coming. It's been a long time."
Well, yeah, we made myself some friends here. I'm just dropping them off, so they have looking for a couple rooms for the night.
We could do rooms.
Now these two, and I'm
Are
gonna.
you grabbing rooms too?
I think I'll be staying in my at the temple. I need to talk to some people there regarding some information I've uncovered.
Understandable. Sorry, I interrupted you. Your two companions.
Now, these two friends here, and I'll slap Sev and Magnus on the shoulder, have never spent a night in this amazing city. So if you could guide them, show them the ropes tonight, and help them relax and have a good time, I'd appreciate it. And I'll flip him a gold.
Sure. Yeah, we can definitely give them a good time. Can you hold your liquor? I've got some really mint cocktails that I'm created. They're new. Wimble, you should try one. It's new. You've never tried it. It'll be the best thing you've ever tried.
I'll promise you I will be back to try it. I do have some business to attend to sooner rather than later.
Of course. He slides over to the two of you. Pippin, he didn't introduce you, so he doesn't know you're with him. I mean, you walked in together, but you aren't included in the two fellows. He
Pippin's been in
slides over
town. He doesn't
to
need it.
glowing cocktails. They're blue with swirling silver inside, and they glow a faint, like silver glow. Smells quite nice. Slides one over to Magnus, one over to Sev.
There you go.
I'll
Water.
gladly take it up, and knock it back.
Did you honestly just say water?
Yeah.
Just plain water? Why would you come to
Yeah.
a place like this for water?
I'm just following. I
Sev's
didn't mean to offend you.
Sev's a little, new to Somnacia. Give him a day or two. He'll mellow out. We've had a rough day. He probably doesn't want to, you know how some people are.
Can I
How about
cast command on Sev and tell him drink?
sure?
Please.
All right, what do I got to roll for that?
It is a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Oh, my worst one.
Yeah, if you click on the wisdom, there it should roll it for you.
Drink.
Can I use my inspiration to impose disadvantage?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sev. Oh, fuck.
I think he just starts drinking everything in view,
Sev.
and he didn't stop.
Yeah, like you.
Let's go.
You get this. He commands you to drink, and you get this overwhelming feeling to drink, and you pick up the drink, and you down it, and it's beautifully smooth. Like this, almost feels like liquid moonlight. Like it's gorgeous. Gives you a nice little gentle warmth, but like a little bit. It's hard to explain. Like it's like a cold warmth where you can feel that the alcohol has affected you, but it's almost like this cooling sensation as well. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. You down it, you go and you take the water that he had just dropped, you down the water, and then you realize that you had been magically commanded by your supposed friend to do something against your will. What do you do? Didn't think about it that way, did you? I love this. That's so much
That's
fun
an
for
excellent
me.
question. I think
But it
he's
tasted
just
really
kind of
good.
shocked at the moment. I think Seb gets this really just weird look on his face. Then he gets like it kind of looks like he's a little distant, and he gets up and walks out.
Oh no.
gonna
walks
go
out.
check on him. You guys stay here. And Pippin's gonna
Can I insight check that to
Go
tell
out.
if I know I did something wrong?
Sure. If you want to insight, Sev, you can like do deception just to
It would have been very clear on his
deception or
face.
performance
It's
just
like,
to
I don't think he'd have been hiding it. For one, he just drank a little bit of alcohol. He's not used to alcohol. Also, he's been looking at the crystal spire a lot, which has been reminding him of Amira. So he's been thinking about his past a lot. So it looks like he was remembering something very traumatic from his past, and that little incident just seemed to kind of send him back to it. So he left to get some space.
Oh.
So, when this happens, a half-elven female comes out of the back just as you command him to drink, and with hands on hips, Valanth looks at you and says, "Wimble, how many times have we had this conversation? Keep your magic to yourself unless it's asked for, or in self-defense."
I'm sorry.
That was very unkind.
He's all uptight all the time. I'm just trying to help him relax. Live life.
Not everybody is at a stage where they have that ability. You can't force it on them. You need to accept them for who they are today, and small, gentle, we've talked about this, small, gentle movements.
You're right. I'll go apologize. I'll go look for Sev.
Good. Make sure you do. And this, like, she's very usually a little bit more boisterous, but she was like, And then she goes over to Magnus and says, "Well, since your friends have left, is there anything you would like other than the drink?"
Well, I must say I am unfamiliar with this city of yours, and not sure what to look for, seeing as the rest of them have departed. What
If
might
you
you
like live
recommend?
music, we have. Well, if you like live music, we have one of the local bands coming in. They should be here shortly. They're just on their way. The night market is just beside us. Fantastic place to check out. There's a lot of different substances you can find for recreational purposes, of course. In the morning, the regular market district, you might find some things open. But other than that, come for the party, stay for the party, go do some shopping. There's lots to do in this area. There's also plays and things you can go to in the artisans district, or like the artist district during the day.
And what kind of amenities are over at this night market?
Oh, I actually have this in Foundry. Da-da-da-da. So,
You know, just it's not a session if I don't cause issues somehow.
that's okay. There, a lot of the night market is based around mysticism, arts and inspiration, like paintings and stuff. Divination, if you're into divination, like I said, recreational herbs and potions, Food. There's very good food.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I heard recreational pervs, and I was like, nope, she didn't say that.
Pervs.
Well,
So,
there
no.
are those too.
Herbs and potions. There are also pervs, but there's mostly herbs and potions. If you're looking for charms, there are some magical vendors as well, mostly themed around divination, fortunes, that kind of a thing. Dream catchers. You have to keep the nightmares away.
Yeah, I've heard whispers about these nightmares, but I don't know anything about them. What is there something I should know to protect myself and the rest of my group, or is it just something to watch out for?
Well, I mean, you want to avoid them if at all possible. They tend to cause a little bit of chaos. Some of them are a little bit more benevolent than others, or they will take things from you, memories, feelings, that kind of thing. It's very dependent on their mood, also dependent on the magical flux of the crystal. So currently they're in a little bit more of a tizzy, but ideally you'd want to not get on their bad side.
Okay.
They don't move
And if
very
I was
fast. But
if I was to look for somewhere to upgrade my firepower, where might I go?
to augment your firepower?
Well, I have this, and I pull out my blunderbuss. I just set it sideways on the table, and I'd like to tinker with it, but I don't have the necessary components.
You could check the market
Because of-
district in the
because above
morning. There
board,
might
I
be
want.
someone.
Okay, yeah, because above board, I want to upgrade my basic blunderbuss into a Magitech one for future leveling purposes.
That, you may not be able to find that here. It depends. If there's traveling, like, merchants from different cities, you might be able to find something like that. We tend to be a little bit more on the artsy, flowy movement.
Man's in a city
Yes,
of hippies wanting
I
to upgrade his
realized.
gun.
Right?
They're gun
We came to
hippies.
the city of. I mean, we came to the city of hippies. It wasn't my choice.
Yeah, so basically market district is where you're gonna find most things. Market or the night market. You're gonna find more magical things at the night market. But the majority of things are themed more towards like dreaming and mysticism and that kind of a thing. You'll find like your practical stuff in the market district, but whether you're gonna find like a magic tech weapon, hard to say. There might be some traveling like merchants that come into town, but yeah, you'd have to do some digging. Let's cut to Sev has just left. Pippin is coming out to say, like, to follow. Wimble, you're still in. Pippin, what do you do as Sev is walking away?
Pippin's going to work his little legs to catch up and walk beside Sev and go,
You need a walk.
Yeah, I think it's. Let me clear my head for a second. That was unexpected.
Yeah. Here, follow me. I know. We'll head back to that rooftop. I promise. It is the most peaceful place in the city, at least for free and away from people and without going anywhere that you're not supposed to.
Zev kind of looks up at the crystal spire. That's the Umbrish crystal.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's the thing that keeps the it's what makes the fabric of reality and all that good stuff really weak here, with close to the world of dreams, and it's really pretty at night.
And once you see all that, he kind of gets that distant look in his eyes again. He says, "Can you see it from the rooftop?"
Sure can. Well, for most of it, there's this one little corner you can sit where you can't see it. I sometimes sit there whenever I'm not in the mood to look at the giant glowing rock.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I think I'd like that.
Perfect. And we can pull up the ladder if we don't want anybody bothering us.
It's at that point that Wimble leaves the tavern and sees you guys.
Sev, I'm not gonna stop you. I just wanted to apologize.
I don't really hold it against you because I've used my magic on you twice. It's just it brought up a very bad memory.
Well, I'm sorry, and I'll give you your space, but if you ever want to talk about it.
Appreciate that. I do apologize for also trying to calm your emotions down in the swamp. I just didn't know what else to do.
It's okay. I probably needed that. Reminds me, I got some things to do, so I will talk to you both later.
Don't worry, I'll make sure Seb doesn't get into any trouble.
Somehow that does not ease my mind. And I'm going to head the other way. I'm going towards the night market.
Okay.
Specifically, I'm looking for somewhere to pick up some calligrapher's supplies and some paper.
At the night market?
Well, wherever.
Probably. Yeah, like if you go to. In the night market, you're not going to really find anybody that sells that kind of thing.
Okay.
You could probably pawn off some parchment from someone, but you're not going to find calligraphers' tools that are normal. You might find some non-normal stuff at one of the little magic-y places.
What kind? I'll check it out.
Okay. So you make your way through, and you see one of the shops is run by an old. Here, let me just pull this up. First of all, this is the night market.
Pretty.
Ooh.
So you make your way through, and ta-da! Where did it go? You end up at a forest gnome. It's called Bixknackle's Charms, and it's got intricate, like, dream catchers, amulets, and she's quite enthusiastic, but she has on like one of the shelves in underneath like a glass case is a beautiful carved box with a stunningly beautiful pen, like a calligrapher's pen, with swirls and twirls all carved into the handle.
Okay. Okay. Bix, what is this lovely device that you have here? This beautiful piece of craftsmanship.
This can write fortunes. Just ever so gently cross the page, predicts your future, and also can draw things. Sometimes it draws futures. Sometimes it draws dreams, and then the dreams come true.
How much? Just curious.
How much? Let me tell you how much. Just a second as I pull up. Yeah.
Probably too much for broke ass Wimble.
Probably. Buying. Just a second. And she like goes to her notebook and starts flipping through the pages because I need to look it up. 400 gold pieces
All right.
for
Well,
this glorious pen of divination and magic.
thank you for showing it to me. I appreciate it. I'll be on my way.
You're not even going to try and haggle.
I'm afraid that the
Seriously.
most that I could possibly afford to spend would offend you, and I respect this fair city too much.
Well, I can understand that.
And I will.
Fine. If you can't afford it, then you can't afford it. If you ever do come into some money, and I still have it, you are welcome to come and see if it is still 400 gold pieces. It might be more.
Okay, well, I appreciate you. I'll wink at her.
Oh, thank you. You're a charmer. Interesting. Have a good night. Please tell all of your friends that I'm here. I have all the good things.
Yeah, he wouldn't do too much more the rest of the night. He would just head to the temple, kind of check in, and his cozy little cot for the night.
Perfect. Yeah, so you go off to the temple. Sev and Pippin, you go off to climb a roof and check out the crystal. Magnus, are you getting a room? Or are
I
you
guess.
like
But
what was your plan?
I would like to try to find even like the materials, even if I had to make it on my own, because the materials are only like 50 gold. They're not horribly expensive. Yeah, because
so
that is the game plan. I'm trying to find either a gun or the parts in a city of alcoholic dreams, because that's where I'm at.
yeah, so at night, like you can go to the market district. They're all the market itself is closed at this time. And the night market doesn't really have anything of that kind of thing. Although hold that thought. Nope. You don't find a power source at the night market. I was thinking you might, but you don't. But yeah, if you go back in the morning, you might be able to find some stuff at the market district.
Okay.
But We end our session with the party having split. Magnus, you have done your searching, find a place to sleep for the night, get some rooms or whatever. Pippin and Sev, you go to the roof to try and look at the crystal and get some feeling there. And Pippin looking for his nightmare. And Wimble goes to the temple of Miravel, crawls into his cot, and probably doesn't dream. Just has a nice, peaceful, refreshing sleep. Nowhere to be found is Zarfire. She has disappeared. But in your various places, everybody can take a long rest. We will start next session with Pippin and Sev on the rooftop overlooking the spire, finding a nightmare.
Oh,
Uh,
We
no,
have
we
made
find
it to
it.
Somnacia.
Yeah, like 2 things. I will say it's funny. Didn't we say that we were trying to avoid the emotional damage?
We've already
Don't
had
kill
enough.
the man.
Uh, yeah, and then also, as soon as we entered the city walls, you know, that overarching quest of like trying to find people in this weird group of cultists. Yeah, now we're all gonna shotgun spread ourselves across the city.
That is funny. I was wondering what you guys were thinking about that.
I mean,
Apparently
Yeah,
you
no,
weren't.
I knew about it, but then everybody else started taking off, and I was left alone. It's like, great, well, I may as well use the time to get a better gun, because what the hell?
It's a morning issue.
I told you to party,
Oh man, that's
and
funny.
you go looking for gun stuff.
It is a party, because what I can do with that gun will be exciting.
Mempha,
Yeah.
are you having us level up to level 4?
Yes. Yeah,
Yay.
you guys
Are
can
we-
level
wait-
up to level 4.
And that is why I was looking for a gun, because of us hitting
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, so you can level up in Foundry, Shock. For everybody, if you want to roll your hit points now, since we are on stream and we are here, feel free to do that and then add it to your character sheets.
I'll go
for
ahead
next
and roll
session.
mine. I have a D8.
Perfect.
I got a 2. Oof.
Plus your con.
Well, D&D
Modifier.
Beyond will automatically add your con modifier.
Yep.
Right. Yes, you're right.
I also have a D8. 4. 4 is not bad.
Nice.
I think I have a D6.
Cool, go for it.
3.
Nice.
Nice.
Perfect.
I also have a D. Higher than a 2. Higher than a 2. Higher than a 2. That's a reroll.
Reroll the 1.
Hey, there you go.
6.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
And now I get to select the feat. I don't know if it's in Foundry yet.
Oh, that's a point, isn't it?
Because one of the ones I want is from the Heliana's book. It's not from Zaman's, because I don't know of any from Zaman's yet. But yeah, from Heliana's. Let's see.
There probably isn't. I'll have to
Yeah, that'd be a new.
put it on. So okay, what you can do is put it on your D&D Beyond character sheet, and then I'll import that character on a blank character template,
Okay.
and then pull the feet off of that.
Yeah,
or
let
something.
me see if I can do that real quick. Let's put this fighter at level 4.
Yeah, I'll leave this open. You can mess around with it, but I have to like manually pull in feats and stuff for some reason.
Mm.
But yeah, I hope everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
You did
That's
not
great stuff.
die
I thought
to
it was
the
great.
hobgoblins, which is nice. Did you want to pop our
I
ad break
thoroughly
while
enjoyed.
you?
Yes. So if all of you will join us on the other side of this ad break, we will go through our outro and find somebody to raid. Okay, ad break is live. Okay, yes, the feat I'm looking for is on D&D Beyond. So I will just have this, the fighter ready to go. Yeah, the only thing I care about on the D&D Beyond sheet is this one feat. I don't care about his inventory or the rest because it's not accurate. Oh boy.
Well, you should be keeping track of your inventory. Well, you can actually keep track of your inventory on Foundry.
That
If
was
you
Yeah,
want.
I've been
just
doing
gold
everything
on.
in Foundry because
You said
yeah.
to track gold on D&D Beyond, though, right?
Yeah, for you guys. But he doesn't use the character sheet off of D&D Beyond,
Gotcha.
so it doesn't really make sense for him to track on D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
'cause
But yeah, for everybody else, if you could just track it all on D&D Beyond, then you can mess around.
yeah,
Uh,
because my issue
but yeah,
is the gunner isn't in D&D Beyond because it's
yeah,
summons. So
yeah.
I can't do anything from it. But I
All
did
right.
get the fighter Magnus with the correct feat that I want. It's called Spray and Pray. It will be fantastic, and it makes me really, really, really want a Magitech blunderbuss. It'll be
Nice.
fun. I mean, I can still take advantage of the feat without it, but it gets much better with one.
Right, right. You want to do the outro? I'm like super tired, so
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Yeah. Are we out of the ad break? Cool.
Yep.
Well, if you guys enjoyed a brand of chaos as much as we enjoyed playing it, please give us a follow. It helps out greatly. And down below, you'll find links to our Discord, YouTube, Razzle's TikTok, Booty's Twitch, and Springer's Knives. Our Discord is free and open to everybody. We'd love to see you there. If you want to just lurk and get the announcements, that's great too. Our YouTube, we put up replays of our sessions, usually 2 days after the fact, and we have YouTube Shorts as well. On Astro's TikTok, he has a variety of different types of videos, and they're all pretty great. I think you should go check him out. On Booty's stream, or Booty's Twitch, bleh, he streams once or twice a week, and he's always friendly and engaged with the chat, so if you love him here, you'll love him over there, and you could ask him some more questions and things. And our buddy Springer makes knives. I have one myself. It's sharp and beautiful, and I love it. He has new ones periodically as he just does them on the side. And you'll have to go online to see what's available at the moment. But I highly recommend one if you are looking for a good knife. And he will work with you from the start to finish. Today was our When Nine Lights Rise campaign. Tomorrow we'll be back with our Rise of the Everchosen, where we'll be going on a shopping spree, perhaps. Uh, as
Hopefully.
after
Shoot.
some tomfoolery has occurred.
I still got to figure out what
So
I'm buying.
I know what Callagher wants. The problem is, or the question is, where he has to go
How
to
much
get
is it?
one. Oh no, I have enough for it now. If it follows the basic airship cost. Because I want an airship.
But we don't need it. We can teleport.
There's a couple options. Yeah, only the places that we know of. But what would be wrong? What would be bad about having, my own little gyrocopter with guns on it?
Getting
But aside from that, tomorrow we'll find us back here tomorrow at the same time for our Rise of the Everchosen campaign, and then this Sunday we'll be playing our first session of our Baldur's Gate sessions, and we will see what happens in that chaos because that's going to be lovely.
Till next time, everybody, have a good one, and remember, don't force your friends to drink. That's just rude. Bye. I'm a terrible person.
Peer pressure, peer pressure. Except this